What is good, gamers, and welcome to my new channel. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'm going to get right into this. So I'm going to be covering competitive FPS and things going on in esports. I'll stick mostly to console gaming because I'm not really a PC guy. That's just not my niche. For right now, I'm just going to be making videos like this where I'm talking about things going on, discussing my opinion on certain matters. But down the road, once I get my Xbox One, I'm going to be saving up for that. I'm going to make tips and tricks, like just highlight videos, gameplays, but I'm going to try to keep my videos pretty short. I don't like when videos go beyond like 7 to 10 minutes because I get bored when I'm watching them, when I watch other people's videos that long. So I'm going to kind of try to keep them short and get right into things. Also going to have some unique things going on, like today is my movie Monday, which means I'm going to be recommending some movies, which will be at the end of the video. So if you don't give a fuck about whatever else I'm going to say, you can just go to the end of the video, probably like the last minute. I will be talking about movies I recommend. I started watching a ton of movies in college because you get a lot more free time than you have in high school. So I know a lot about movies. I've watched my fair share. But anyways, today I'm going to talk about player contracts. Now, a lot of people have been saying they want player contracts because of Call of Duty players flip-flopping all over the place. This happened in Halo 3 a little bit, but not to the extent of the things that have been going down in Call of Duty right now. Scump just rejoined Optic, and everyone saw Optic flow through at least like 5 different players within a week. It was a mess. And there's so many players that will leave a team, come right back, and people think, oh, contracts will fix that. They'll keep people in place. Now, the problem with contracts is that there isn't really enough money in competitive FPS games right now to hold players down, because that's what you need. You can't really sign someone to a contract if you're not giving them enough money. The only person I could see that's going to sign the big first contract will be Nadeshot, because his following is unreal. He just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if we're going to see a contract, the first one will be Nadeshot, but I don't see anything like that happening for at least another 5 years. And I mean at least, because there aren't big owners like you have in sports that are throwing down tons of cash to hold players in. And I don't really think this is a bad thing. It's kind of cool to me that you get to see people go from team to team. I mean, I like when certain players are set in, like you have your Optic Gaming with Nadeshot. That's cool that he was always there. T-Squared and Halo was always with Straight Rippin', and then you had Final Boss with the Ogres and Walshy, it was just real cool to see them stay, but to flow through different players and see how they play each event. So yeah, I don't see contracts happening until there's big money there. Right now there's sponsors, but they're not throwing down, say, $100,000 to hold anyone into place. It's just not in the cards right now. You did see MLG at the end of 06 try to do something similar to this, but they were signing teams so that these teams could be branded. That's what they wanted to do. They could make shirts and things, and it wasn't necessarily players. But I could only see player contracts happening for people who have a following like Nadeshot. And with Optic, in my opinion, my honest opinion, I feel that Nadeshot has more followers than Optic really does. Because you see someone like Mbos come in, or even Parasite, and they normally would get like a couple thousand viewers, maybe 1 to 2,000, and they're on Optic and they get, I don't know, say 5 to 7,000 viewers. But when you think about that, Nadeshot pulls like 30 or 40,000 viewers. Now their viewership is only increasing by a couple thousand, which in my opinion is really the Optic fans. The Optic fans are watching them because they're Optic fans. Nadeshot, on the other hand, has his fans, which is an insane amount. I mean, he probably has a dedicated amount of about 10 to 15,000 viewers, and then he just keeps building and building and building. So I don't think Optic's in a place to have contracts yet, but Nadeshot could be the one Optic player that could get a contract if anything happens. But like I said, don't see that happening soon. So yeah, I mean, I'd say enjoy this whole thing while it lasts. It's cool seeing players go team to team, and it's unique, Regular sports don't have that. People are held down forever. You never get to see your favorite players play together, but with Call of Duty or Halo or, Titanfall probably eventually, you get to see your favorite players kind of go team at least once in your lifetime. So I think that's really cool. So I'm going to get right into this last part, which is my movie Monday recommendations. I'm going to try to keep this down to a minute. So for my thriller movie, my number one movie, it's called The Next 3 Days. It is a really cool movie. I'm not really going to go in depth explaining any of these movies because whenever people do that, they tend to ruin movies for me. I kind of like going into a movie fresh, not knowing what's going to come. So The Next 3 Days is number one. Just trust me on this. It's a good movie, thriller. That's what you got to go for. My second movie is a scary movie. It's pretty good. Like I've watched scary movies that I don't like at all. I think Paranormal Activity is really dumb, but this is a really good scary movie, and it's called Case 39. It's not that well known, but one of my brothers actually recommended it to me, and it was awesome. Definitely check that out. It's a really good movie. And my third and final movie recommendation is We're the Millers, which came out recently. I know most people have probably seen that, but I thought it was hilarious, and I normally don't think that many movies are funny. A lot of the funny movies they've been coming out with lately are just stupid funny. Like it's getting way too over the top. Like honestly, I saw Anchorman 2 and I wasn't that impressed. They just tried to make it too ridiculous. There were some funny parts, but it's just I think that's getting out of hand. People are not having good storylines, and yeah, it just bothers me. But Where the Millers was really good. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will be making many more videos, so please subscribe. On this channel, I only have one subscriber right now. That makes me pretty sad. But I'm just gonna keep grinding and making videos because that's what I love to do. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.